Online. Versus practice. Combo try. Parry. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Be ready for a beatdown.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the low kick. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Bare knuckle! They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 creates a good court, brushes that off, and keeps going. Jumps up, gets the jump in. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Not much life difference. Zones with the fireball. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Parry's powered up. We're gonna see a geyser of damage. What now? A single KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. That drive impact is blocked. That drive impact doesn't get through. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Answers with a rising tackle. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Still slugging it out at this range. There's a smart rising tackle. Jumps. A quick breather. Goes for the jump in. Doesn't miss a beat. Sets up with the jump in. Gotta do better than that. Low heavy. They're going for the super art. The drive impact doesn't work. Looking for this and closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Starts off zoning with fireball. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. From up above. Solid combo. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight!
Charges in with bare knuckle. They both receive, making the chat go nuts with OT spinning mixer. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player one has an empty drive gauge. This nice counter. Going in? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Sets up with the jump in. This may be it. Hits him with a stopping block. Will this super art do anything? What now? Player two is on track to steal this back after that super. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's gonna does it to this road? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Jump, clutch, anti-air. Lays down a whirlwind. Player two didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Knocked him out of the air. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hold. Barely blocks the jump in. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Here comes drop throw. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player two is looking at a crimson getting it all on the drive run. Big Bad and BZ Buster Wolf tells him what's good. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSL drop throw. Oh, hits the critical art. We gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. What a statement with that fireball. The big mama jamma. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player one with the life lead. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Both sides looking for an opening. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Sticks the jump in. Big counter. Throws them. What's next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Had the radar up and running. Goes for the drive rush there. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires a power wave. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That combo did decent damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. A quick breather, drive rush to keep it going. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Jumps anti-air in the clutch. Still scrapping for control of the space. Backed into the corner. What setup? Just what they were after. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Brushes that off and keeps going. Misses the drive impact. Deals some damage with that quick combo. That was a solid anti-air. Player one has the life lead. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Takes a trip. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Coming through. Very solid corner. It's a good spot to use the super. Now, can they finish the drive rush to keep it going? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Sneaks in above. Experiencing burnout. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. All the throw connects. Going in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Dangerous range here. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 can't use any drive. All in with the jump. Weaves into impact to finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Super Art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Their back and forward throw, laying the pressure on Finn. Player 2 is on the brink of reads the jump in perfectly. Let loose a power wave. Looking for a hold. Drops them. Nothing stops this train. More fuel for the fire to put them up. Up to spin the meter on the super. Anti-air in the clutch. Oh, putting it all on them. They are done. Player 1 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The low's blocked. Fires a power wave. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Springs forward with the drive rush. Hold your breath. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Trips them up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Blocks the jump in. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Gets the jump in. Holds out with the block. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Medium kick hit. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jump? That's some big juicy damage on that. Looking to impress with this super. Big super art hit. It's on. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Goes for the jump in. Quick burn on the table. Shows the meaty and eats it. What'll happen here? Player 2 with the rhythm. Oh. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Goes for the throw. Taking stock. From up above. Uses the drop down to the wire. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Not much drive gauge to work with for both fighters here. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sneaks in above. Who's going to start things off? Cracks the dome. Goes for the super arm? That's not gonna hit. It's a good spot to use the super. Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. They were right to be on guard there. Jumps up. A parry? Jumps? Opts to continue the attack with the drive. This is gonna hurt. Nails the crack shoot. And it, burnout activates. Knockdown and excellent block. Bro leaves them wide open. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Come on, get ready.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Still slugging it out here. Gets the jump in. Throws him down. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Combo with the brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws him. What's next? Easily escapes that throw attempt. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps up. Hits him with a stop and block. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 might have just shifted the blow heavy, but no go. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? An overdrive cannon spike. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch this burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Super Art to show up on a PhD. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time! Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Anticipates the overhead. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Knockdown. The impact gets blocked. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. That drive impact is blocked. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Drive lead opens up. Hits him for the stun. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Psycho Crusher hits! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The grab misses. Goes for the jump in. Took him to the corner in a flash. Super clutch corner stick. Flushes that off and keeps going. Going in, drives it back, misses. The throw miss. Low heavy, but no go. Stop it on the score. Are we gonna see a comeback? Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical to feel the cash money damage they need. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? A lot of pressure building up here. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Vega wins.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a double knee press. Player 2 chases them down. The combo's there. Nails the timing and stings him. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. All right, what's coming up next? And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nails the anti-air. Had the radar up and running. Jumps up, fires a power wave. Springs forward with a drive rush. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more gens. Going on the offensive? Drive rush in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Clean parry. Connects him with the back fist. Looking for more damage now. Hits that with confidence. Turning it right up with the super. Oh man, this is a scary range. Betting it all on the drive rush. The devil's reverse. There's a juicy rising tackle. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Oh my God! With no hesitation or regret, hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No No doubt about it! Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Come on, get ready.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Goes for the throw. Will the drive parry here open things up for him? Still slugging it out here. No good up high. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Does a good job of pushing back. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The jump-in is denied. Holds out with the block. Hits with the overhead. Sees the overhead coming and blocks, going on the offensive. Fires a power ball. Burnout triggered. Player 1 has depleted their drive KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Opts for going in with devil's reverse. The jump-in is denied. Decides to meet them in the air. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Looking for a chance. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us drive rush to keep it going. Jumps. They're going for the super art. Clinch springs forward with the drive rush. Hits him with a stop and bop. Quick breather. Misses the grab. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in. Hits him with a double knee press. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Boom to the face with some authority. Letting it all on the drive rush. Turn out, but they may have a plan here. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The next overhead flatline zone. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Throws them to negate the block. Still very early in the round. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Gets a crucial back throw in. Heading into the end game now. There's the impact. Not what gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Shadow Rock, Devil's Reverse. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. From up above. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Genius read. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. The drive impact is denied. Barely blocks the jump in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably, it springs forward with the drive rush. Still scrapping for control of the space. Charges forward. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Crowns them from above! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Jumps! Flatlines them! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick hits. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. He got him now, here we go. Finally serving up a full plate of psycho power. Carries them up forward rush. Player one, ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Throws them. Jumps. What are they gonna turns out? Player two is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some drugs that are. More fuel for the fire to cook them up. Make smart use of the game. Good, super. What a finish! Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Great going in with Devil's Reverse. Big throws. Player two will look to apply pressure here. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Knockdown. Starts off going with fireballs. What are they thinking here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player two chases them down. Sees it coming and blocks it out. They were expecting that drive impact. Player two has depleted their drive meter, but they are still within drive rush KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight!
Nails the crack shoot! Are we going to see some fireworks here? They trade hits and brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this keeper. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. They back the opponent into the corner. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Going on the offensive? In there! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Goes for the surprise rush-in. Very solid corner switch. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one chases them down. Sticks the combo. Knockdown. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Up tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sticks the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Still scrapping for control of the space. Nails the crack shoot. Medium kick. Going in. There's a change of sides. Doesn't miss a beat. Avoids getting stuck in the corner some and whips. They're wide open. Yes, drive impact for the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Tries to bait him with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The combo's there. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Misfire with a drive impact. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Uses the parry. Caught their eye on the air. And they convert this punish counter opportunity into something. Knockdown. Brushes that off and keeps going. Took him to the corner and ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps in. There's a change of sides. Barry hits him with a stopping bomb. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Hits him with a Busta Wolf for some stylish damage. Player 1, oh, burnout triggered. This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault. A real test chases him down. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That's a counter. Solid combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Player 2 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Got their eye on the air. Weighs on the pressure with the projectile. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Gets right in there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. All right, what's coming up next? Throws him to negate the block. Knockdown. One combo can end this round right now. Still slugging it out at this range. Both of them are low on health. Going on the offensive? Player 1 can't use any burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 needs to hold out a tough tap to close it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does its job. Can't tech the throw? What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to use the cut of the corner here. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. That combo did decent damage. Not much life difference. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps in. Dashes for cannon spike. Here comes the drive impact doesn't work. Bare knuckle and whiffs. They're wide open. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Off of me. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The brushes that off and keeps going. Target combo ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this godlike parry? We're just getting started here. Who'll take control? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Their spacing is so on point. Cannon spike! Rushes in! Knockdown and... Saw that coming. The drive impact doesn't work. Goes to the air. Clutch that off. Amazing! The low kick hits. Clutch, anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Solid anti-air. Oh man, this is a sick burnout, but they may have a plan here. Oh, here up for the arrow. Player 2, no lapse in judgment, goes unpunished. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Be ready for beatdown.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Big counter. Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Throws him. What's next? From up above. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Strings it all together. Nice double lariat. I think they decided to create some distance here in order to slow down the pace a bit. A quick breather. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Brushes that off and keeps going. Still slugging it out at this range. What'll happen here? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Both sides getting ready. Power wave. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Raises with power wave. Stand parry. Drops him hard. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Doesn't take the throw. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that comeback. Barely blocks the jump in. Box him with a target card. Starts off zoning with fireball. Gets the counter in. Taking stock. Grabs him. The super armor does its job. In a dire situation. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Oh, says no to the impact. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Jumps. There's a smart rising tackle. Blocks it. Double lariat, and now player 1 is dominating this match. Going on the offensive? KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Hits him with a stop and block. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Gets the combo. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Both are ready to pull the connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Drives it back, misses. Dangerous range here. What now? Keeps him out. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? A jump in sets up with the jump in. Nothing stops this train. They were sitting on their feet. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Get ready for a beatdown.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. In a dire situation, they can't afford any gets. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Jump. Very slick with the combo. Took him to the corner in a flash. That's not gonna hit. Oh, snipe! And whip! They're wide open! A real pop for the critical art! This is going to hit for a critical art! You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Amazing! Drive rush! Turning them inside out and throwing them! That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Gets the knockdown, and now somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Goes for the throw. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Uncomfortable space here. Can they get each KO? Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Nails the crack shoot.
Everything up until now, and everything hits them with a stop and drop. Springs forward with a drive rush. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Smart play to stop the opponent. Gets scooped from down low. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Risky up-close scrap still going. Big time whip. Player 1 needs to use the flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
What an opening statement there.
Jumps. This is gonna hurt. Nailed it.
Oh, away. Nothing stops this train.
Low jump.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Hits them with the typhoon. Show them how the Thunderfoot do business.
Player 1
Flipping the drive rush.
Player 2
Has the super gauge advantage. Jump. The reaction's on display.
I can't believe it. Are you kidding me? Player 2
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Perfect air tag. Tries to bait him with the projectile. There's a corner switch. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Hits them with a 1-2-3. OU cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. There's a change of sides. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Doesn't miss a beat. Time to reassess the situation. Player 1, ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides, this can lead to some big damage. Jump! Posing strong critical. What's gonna happen? Oh, this is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Box them with a target combo. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Deftly shuts out the jumper. The impact gets blocked. What are they thinking here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes the chance to hurt him. Can't tech the throw, takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The pressure is so intense here. Checks him with the projectile. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Anything could happen here. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Drive rush to keep it going. Hammers him with a psycho blitz. Player 2, KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Holds out with the block. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Drive rush to keep it going. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Hit them with a stopping bot. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Took him to the corner in a flash. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
In meets them air to air. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. The low. All the throw connects. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. This is gonna hurt. Gives the ribcage some TL. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Psycho Blitz blinks in. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Nothing stops this train. Power away. A real test of nerve. All in with a rush. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? What are they gonna do? What a statement with that fireball. Yo, Rock, over here! No big time to end it! Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff! Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle! Talk about a show, that match had it all! Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Drive reversal to break in. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Neither of them willing to back off here. The super armor does its job. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Down to the wire. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Very slick with the combo. Burnout activates. Adamant flame. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Took him to the corner in a flash. Blocks the impact. Jumps. Fires a power wave. Going in. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Springs forward with the drive rush. They're going for the super KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Demon's anti-air in the clutch. This is gonna hurt. Player two can't let this sim all in with a rush. Nothing stops this train. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Gotta do better than that. Connect with the throw. Okay. Oh, yo, Rock super here. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. What a finish! Player two really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that good one. A jump. Big throws. Demon Raid. Will gain control of the match in the early going. There's a corner switch. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Neither of them willing to back off. Yo, put that away. Knockdown and player one is gonna have to wait. The corner throw ends it. Player two takes a round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That drive impact is blocked. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. What'll happen here? Can't tech the throw? Smart play to stop the opponent. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Not much life just experiencing burnout. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player one goes for power gauge. Looking at that's how you close it out. What a beast! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Jumps? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player two has the life lead. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? The jump in is denied. They block the overhead and takes a trip. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Both of them are low on health and are in there. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Connect. Oh, burnout trigger. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. What'll happen? Yo, put that away.
Goes for the massage.
We have Super Arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Akuma's going in.
Smart play to stop the opponent here. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go.
Look at the tenderize on Ogi with Oguro. Player nothing stops this train.
This is a complete shutdown.
They placed it. Punish counter on reaction. Player 2 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Get ready. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides looking for an opening. Decides to go in with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. No good up high. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
The dome
Both fighters will hit them with a stopping block. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Knockdown and... There it is, nails the overdrive arrow kick. A quick breather. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Gotta be careful not to whip at this rate. Low heavy. Oh, here we go. Impact squash. Bull crushes that off and keeps going. Any mistake ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Gets to the side hole. You better not blink because this boy's quicker than a freaking hit to flatlines up.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Starts off zoning with fireballs. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Good anti-air. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Bops him with a target combo. Takes a trip. The jump in catches him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws them to negate the block. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Charges forward. Player 1 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. A quick breather. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some, brushes that off and keeps going. Fires a power wave. What a reaction to go air to air. Going in. Player, they're going for the super art. Uses the target combo as a filler. Raises with power wave. Gotta be going on the offensive. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making, does them dirty. Player 2 will need to use their meter here wisely. The low. What'll be the plan here? Happy hour. They are not getting close to each other. Jump drops them hard. What's next? Power wave. 20 seconds left on the clock. Feel that pressure. Almost out of time. What a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Final round. Fight!
A jump? Crowns him from above. This can lead to some big damage. Scrapping it out up close. The overhead denied. This is gonna be bad news. Here comes a big nothing. Stops this train. Nails it. Solid anti-air. What now? Power wave. But gotta do better than that. What are they gonna do? Let's loose the power wave. Drive rush. Close that off. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, they saw that they had the gauge. They gotta find something to work with here. Close range projectile. Change of plans. Ugh, take us, are you kidding me? Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Be ready for a beatdown.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. That was a solid anti-air. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Still slugging it out here. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Does a good job of pushing back. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Jump. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? From up above.
Raises with power weight.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Backs them into the corner in a hurry.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Digs in deep to get that drive in. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for both fighters. This could lead to some big damage. Both fighters planning something? This is the ground. Getting it? Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Nice fireball. Player 2 has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting wiggity washed that round. Drops him hard. Player 1 can build.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Dangerous range here. Player 2 can't win this without pulling the. There's a drive impact.
Puts a bit of stank on that with a raw super hard hit coming. Just what they were after. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets the jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Goes for the fireball. Time's the only thing moving here. The super armor does its job. Takes a trip. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Solid combo. Taking stock. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Hits them with a stop and pop.
Danger heats it up with a combo into super.
Hit them with the Busta Wolf for some stylish damage.
Now, can they finish the job? Both fighters planning something?
Answers with a rising tap.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.